Hello guys, and welcome back to CatDogPigduck Plays on the TPPI server. How you doing, everybody? So guys, I'm in a pretty good mood. I just got myself a pizza, and things are doing great. Pizza equals great, alright? Enough said. So guys, I want to show you one thing real quick before we get started with today's episode. If you guys remember, in my last episode, all of my sheep disappeared. I kind of threw out the idea. I didn't really believe it, but I threw out the idea that maybe somebody was pulling a prank on me because, you know, sheep just don't up and disappear. But, you know, Minecraft isn't a perfect game, so it is possible that all the sheep could have just gotten destroyed just randomly. I'm not sure why. So, yeah, let's go out to my front door here. Actually, instead of my front door, let's look right about here. Actually, let's grab Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds, please follow us. Just so he stops making that noise. But look at this. It's a big old sheep head. It looks a little funny just because of the new update to the texture pack that I have. Ideally, white wool shouldn't have these brown lines in them. But let's go take a look. It's a nice little sheep head. It's got a little pink nose. And it apparently is thinking something. And let's see what we got here. It says, all right, let's see if I can turn off. No, it says, wasn't me, but I thought I'd leave you a pair of friends in case you got lonely. -- Colonel. Well, thank you, Colonel. I'm only assuming. Hold on. There we go. That got off finally. Hey, Burt Reynolds, how you doing? I'm only assuming that this thing is hollow and there's a bunch of sheep in it. So yeah, look, here's some new sheep for me. So, cool. Thank you, Colonel. I didn't really think that you did it. I was just kind of funning around. But, anyway, it is still mysterious how my sheep disappeared. Let's grab 2 golden lasso here real quick, and we'll add them to the bunch. And I might leave this little handsome sheep head up here for a little bit. There we go. All right, let's get in here and we'll grab our new sheep. There we go. 1, 2. Did we get him? There we go. Seems a little laggy at the moment. That might be me. I am uploading something right now, so here we go. We'll put these guys in the sheep pen. I have this thing turned off at the moment. And by off, I mean I turned off the fans with the levers. But as you can see, I have a ton of pink wool. So I'm good on pink wool. I'll show you guys real quick why I have the pink wool. If you guys haven't seen past episodes, you'll know that I'm powering my entire base off of pink generators. So pink wool is a very good power source. And you see these things are full. So it is also doing a very good job of, you know, making me some power. So what I want to do is find a way to facilitate getting the pink wool to my pink generators. So we're going to throw that down there. And as you can see, it already sucked it up. Cool. I want to find a way to facilitate taking this pink wool out of these barrels. And let's see, I've carved myself a little bit of a pathway here. I found an underground lake down here. We're going to ignore that. But if we go up here, you'll see we're right next to our generators. So this is the path we want to take to getting the pink wool to our pink generators. So that's great. The easy way, the easy no-brainer sort of way, is we make more item ducks, string them along this corridor. Oh, fell in the water. String them along this corridor, run them up here, and put them into the top of these barrels. That's the easy, kind of boring way to do it. But I want to try something different, something that makes me investigate a mod pack to its fullest. So what we're going to do this episode is get started with Railcraft. We've messed with Railcraft a little bit in my attic. Well, no, this would be the second floor, right? You can see I have these industrial, they're not industrial, they're just blast furnaces. And they are from Railcraft, and basically they take iron, charcoal or coke coal, and turn iron into steel. And they're pretty good at it too. They're a little slow, And of course I'm turning iron blocks into steel blocks, so they take even longer. So yeah, that's how we're making our steel at the moment. There was a longer way to do it, which involved mechanism. You could take iron, enrich it with I think charcoal, and it would turn it into steel dust in here, and then you'd have to run that down to the Tinker's Construct furnace, smeltery dealy bopper do, and smelt it into steel ingots. That's one way to do it, and I think that's more of an early game way to do it because it doesn't involve any blaze powder or blaze rods. So yeah, that's one way to do it, but we're doing it with these blast furnaces at the moment, and these blast furnaces aren't terribly hard to make, but they do require blaze powder. So anyway, what we want to do, let's go ahead and open our inventory here, is we want to type in Railcraft, and we want to see everything that's available to us. Railcraft kind of rewrites the way that you make tracks. Tracks are really easy to make in regular Minecraft, but Railcraft adds a different recipe for them. So you need to make these things called standard rails, which you can actually make out of regular tracks. And the way you get regular tracks is basically you just find them in like a mine shaft or something. You can put a bronze rod into a plate bending machine through GregTech, but we don't even have any GregTech stuff, so we're going to ignore that one. Or you can use this thing called a rolling machine and put like iron or bronze or... Is this iron again? Does it have two recipes for iron? I guess it does. Iron or bronze, or... This is iron again. Or steel. And we're making steel at an accelerated pace at the moment, so that's what we're going to do. And, you know, the higher up the metal, the more rails it produces. So if you have aluminum, it makes 4, but if you have titanium, it makes 32. We're going to stick with steel. Steel makes 16 at a turn, so let's do that. We're going to start making our standard rails so that we can make just regular rails and all of the cool Railcraft rails that are available to us. You can see them down here in the bottom right-hand corner. There's just like oodles of cool rails to make. But anyway, we want to make something called a rolling machine. I can't see it right away. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. So it takes 4 pistons, iron, and a crafting table. Not too bad. Let's grab some wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully redwood wood makes a crafting table. And it doesn't. Okay, redwood sucks. Jeez, that was bad luck, wasn't it? Get out of here. We're going to use redwood wood. Alright, so this should make one. There we go, crafting table. I'm pretty sure we've got pistons laying around. We just need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what was the other thing? Iron. We need a... Man, I'm running low on iron up here. That is crazy. That's good. That's a good thing. We're burning through our resources. It means we're playing the game correctly. I see it only as a good thing. So let's put these right here. Okay, and we put the crafting table in the middle, correct? There we go. 1 rolling machine. So I think I'm going to need to also power the rolling machine. So let's grab some of these hardened energy conduits. And we're going to run it through the floor right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put one there. We're going to use the second floor as kind of our Railcraft area. We've already got our blast furnaces here, and I brought up some creosote oil right there. So if I put this like that, right? Okay, the rolling machine's got power. Why is it fluttering like that? Oh, it's still kind of fluttering. Weird. So anyway, let's grab some steel. 1 steel, please. Well, 64, I guess. And let's turn them into bars. Oh, lots of bars. Cool. And see if we can make some standard rails. Let's look at the recipe real quick. I've already forgotten it. There is a lot of stuff to this Railcraft mod. A lot of cool blocks. All kinds of junk. Okay, so we want standard rail. We want this... Oh, so we put 6. So 6 steel makes 16 rails. Is it going? It doesn't seem to be going, but let's put more in there and see if it goes. Okay, so it needs more than 1 set to get going. I think it'll stop at the other set. Let's get this out of here. There we go. So let's just make as many as we possibly can. I think we're going to need a lot. This seems like a very involved kind of recipe. So blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I'm trying to say with that, but there you go. Okay, so we've already got a good amount of rails here. It might be a good idea to try and figure out a way to pump them out as they're being created so that we don't get a bottleneck like this. So there we go. There's 64. Do I have a barrel on me? Let's get a chest or a barrel or something up here so that we can just keep them organized so we know what the heck we're doing. Here's a barrel. Do I have any large barrels? I don't think I need large barrels. We'll just go with these. Going upstairs. There we go. So we'll just put this right here. And where's our standard rails? So we've got 64. And we probably have 64 waiting for us if this would ever go through. There we go. So we're collecting our standard rails. If we look at the recipe for just regular rails, we'll go back up here. Go back. There we go. Regular rails take standard rails, and they also take a wooden rail bed. Wooden rail beds are made by putting 4 wooden ties together. Wooden ties are made by adding creosote oil to wood slabs. We're definitely going to try and figure out a way to automate this, but I think for this episode, we're just going to make some basics. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. I don't know. Let's see. We've got tons of wood. It's the whole reason we set up the tree farm, is to have wood for days. Let's grab a chest, too, so we can keep that upstairs so we don't have to keep running back and down for everything. I don't even have a chest. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, here's a bunch. Never mind. Never mind. Found it. All right. Cool. We could set up a little Railcraft station upstairs. Maybe we can even make ourselves a little conductor's whistle or something. We'll just put that there. I'm going to put my iron in here. Or this is steel. Actually, I'm going to put my steel in here. Get these rails out. And we're just going to make a ton of rails. Literally a ton. Not that there's any way to measure how many pounds are in Minecraft. Maybe somebody will come out with a mod for that. There we go, 48. Cool. Alright, so there's a rail. We also probably need to make a crafting table up here. We should go ahead and make a station. Crafting station. Alright, so put that there. I don't know if this will access this trunk. It doesn't seem to be. So what we want to do is just make a ton of wood, and then we want to turn that wood into planks. Not planks. Is it planks? Slabs. So let's go ahead and get these slabs ready like this. Like this. Where's, is that it? Is that all I got for slabs? All right, like this, I guess. And we're going to take these buckets, and hopefully we get these buckets back. And yeah, we'll put these creosote buckets like that. Does that just make one? Oh, wow, this is going to take forever, isn't it? You know what would speed this up? It's going to be a cyclic assembler. That's what we're going to do. Let's put some of this wood up. And we are going to make a cyclic assembler. That's definitely going to speed this up. Because the good thing about cyclic assemblers is that you can just put liquid in them and they use them as if they were buckets. So let's see here. Cyclic assembler. Let's just type in the recipe. I can't remember how it's made. I think it just involves probably like a crafting table and some grabbage. But first, let's make a machinist workbench. It's blue. Let's just type in workbench, I guess. Workbench, please. Here it is. Machinist workbench. So that's a strong box, which is just steel surrounding a trunk. That sounds fine. So let's make... I had a diamond trunk in my inventory. I didn't even know it. Alright, so we're going to make that. Let's grab... Hey, what are you doing there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Put that back. Let's see here. Let's make this strong box real quick. What else we got? We need to make a crafting table. And what else? What else do we need? We need a piece of paper. I do not have a piece of paper on me, which is disappointing. There we go, piece of paper. And what was it, copper? Let's go ahead and take this down. Get out of here. 1, 2, and I think we should be able to make a machinist workbench. We're going to use this machinist workbench to basically make our what are we going to do? I think they're blueprints or schematics or something. There we go. Machinist workbench. We got that. Ooh, what is this? A magician's workbench. That looks cool. We'll get into that later. What are we making? Cyclic. Here it is. 1 cyclic assembler, please. It requires a 10 gear, which requires iron. So we need 10 copper and iron. That's the wrong chest. Here's the correct chest. We're going to grab iron. We're going to grab 10. And we're going to grab... Is this bronze? Yeah, this is alloy. We want copper. Okay. So we go down here. Boom. Let's make these real quick. What? That doesn't make them? What the hell could I be missing? Oh, we have to make a stone gear? Oh, no, it's this crap again. Oh, no. Let's see. We've got copper gears right here. Never mind. Oh, man, sometimes gears are a damn mess. Luckily, the 10 gears are easier to make. You don't have to go through the whole nonsense. 1, 2. That is pleasant. Jeez, if I had to make some 10 gears. Machine frame, redstone reception coil, and another chest. Let's go ahead and make that chest while we're thinking about it. Okay. If we click on here, we'll get rid of that. What was I looking for? I totally forget. Redstone reception coil, that's the one. And there was more to it, wasn't there? Or was that it? Oh, we need a machine frame. You can go up here. And let's go ahead and make this guy. No, that's not right. What am I doing? Stop making that. There we go. Cyclic assembler. We probably need some liquid ducts as well. Or fluid ducts, my bad. Fluid ducts, and let's see if we can get this guy set up. We're gonna need probably another power cable. I think what we're gonna do is destroy that, this guy. We're gonna destroy this. Bah! Get out of my face! And let's put some stuff in here real quick. We don't need it all in our face at the moment. Stuff out of my face. There we go. Let's pick this up. Toot sweet. Alright, so if we have our hardened energy cells, we need to power 2 machines. So we're going to go like this. We're going to create just like a little access terminal here. Burt Reynolds is very intrigued by it. We'll put our cyclic assembler there. And we're going to put our rolling machine here. No, not there. There. There we go. And we'll just pick these up for the meantime. Get out of my face. So yeah, let's throw down our machinist workbench as well. We'll just put it right there. And I guess we need to make a schematic. Let's find a quicker way down here real quick. There we are! Hello! So let's type in schematic. Here it is. These shouldn't be too hard to make. It's 2 pieces of paper and a lapis. Okay, lapis. Paper. Okay, and we make ourselves a schematic. 1 schematic. I think that's all we're going to need. Let's see if we can do this. I see Burt Reynolds up there. Hello, Burt! How are you, sir? So, if we go to the schematic, right? Let's put some stuff up here real quick. We need some space to breathe. Boom. Put that right there. And we need 1 bucket of cresalt. We'll put that there. Let's put this here. Here. Where do I put it? Oh heavens, where'd that go? Alright, I'm going to put a piece of paper down here. No, we need the schematic. Schematic, blank. There we go. Creosote oil there. And then we need some slabs. 3 slabs, please. Boom. Boom. And that makes a wooden tie. You can see the wooden tie there. If we hit write schematic, it should write the schematic. So we're going to put that there. Oh, if you hold down shift, it shows you what it makes. But we're going to take that out. We're going to throw the schematic into here. No, that's not the schematic. Schematic there. We're going to put our planks in here. And if we threw this bucket of creosote oil, it makes 1. And it gives us the bucket back. But that's not how we're going to do it. So what we're going to do is right here, I'm going to put that like that. We're going to grab our drum of creosote. Come on now. I wonder if I can pump out of the bottom of these. We're going to find out real quick. They should be like barrels, and you should be able to pump out of the bottom of them. I don't know. So if we click like that, and if we throw one of these pneumatic servos in there, maybe we can get it pumping. Boom. Did that work? Let's check out the inside. Okay, so I think we need to mess with the sides. Oh, look at that. It's filling up. And look, it's making the wooden ties. Okay, we found a way to automate this. Very cool. All right, guys. I think we've got a pretty good start here. If we get the rest of this steel and put it back in here, we can have this guy going, creating our standard rails, no problem. And yeah, and our cyclic assembler is going to be draining creosote oil from this guy to create wooden ties, and we've already got 40 of them. Very cool. So let's make a bunch of these damn wooden slabs. You know, as we go along, we'll find more and more ways to automate this so that we're not just sitting here like with our hands up our butt. Wait, that was a weird thing to say. Never mind. Nobody's hands are up anybody's anything, all right? Listen to me. That's just odd. Okay, so let's put these standard rails back in here, and we'll throw these slabs in here. This cyclic assembler does a great job, too. We need another barrel. We've got 14 of them. We should be fine. And we're just going to start storehousing this stuff here. We're actually going to move it. Burt Reynolds, get out of the way. Ah! What the hell is going on? I swear, these lamps, what do you call these? These arcane lamps put these little invisible light blocks in your base, and it makes it very hard sometimes to just put down regular blocks. So we're going to pick this stuff up. We're going to move this guy into here. We're going to put the... Oh, now they're upside down. What the heck? Why are you upside down? Burt Reynolds, go home. You're in the way. So if I hit this with the wrench, we can get it right side up, right? There we go. So yeah, we're making the stuff, and we're about ready to get serious about Railcraft. This does take a lot of prep work, Railcraft. So if you guys aren't into it, I understand that. There are easier ways to do things, but I tell you what, there's nothing more satisfying than seeing rails, little railway cars going through your base, supplying, you know, materials and liquids and all kinds of crap to your different projects. I think that sounds pretty damn cool. So that's what we're aiming for. We're going to have it completely, well, not completely, but part of our stuff is totally going to be Railcraft. And it's going to be awesome. All right, we're making more of these. So cool, guys. Well, you know, we weren't going to get fully into it this episode, but we got started. We got started on some infrastructure. We'll clean up this area a little bit so that it looks proper. Maybe we'll make ourselves a nice railway hat and see if we can get ourselves a whistle that goes whoop, whoop. Oh my god, I got totally in my face. Let's see that again. What the hell? Anyway, guys, as always, I want to thank each and one of you handsome and gorgeous people for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed the episode, give me a big old thumbs up. I like that. And if you want to subscribe, subscribe. So until next time, guys, we'll see you all real soon. Bye.